Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Maharani kamsumarimasu, kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite, somemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto, tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no, odo no ahagi harani, isogi harai tamo, toki ni narimaseru, harai dono o kami tachi, moro moro no magakoto tsumi kegare o, harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o, amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni, ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete, kikoshi meseto kashikomi kashikomi mumaosu. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. We will now listen to Meishu-sama's teachings. Illness. Those of you serving in God's work should understand that clouds on the spiritual body are the cause of illness. Try your best to purify it. Through my illness, I was led to this divine work. I became a humble instrument of God's plan. How lucky I am. We are giving life, priceless life, to serve God's cause. We may sometimes wonder then why we are afflicted with illness and woe. Human beings are born in the physical realm with the mission of establishing an ideal world. This is God's plan, so when we function in harmony with the plan, we can live and work most happily, in perfect health. This is an eternal, immutable truth. However, no individual is free from the spiritual clouds that are passed from generation to generation. In addition, due to the ignorance of truth, people indiscriminately introduce harmful substances into their bodies. As a result, they sometimes become more susceptible to illness, contrary to expectations. However, it would be a deterrent to the furthering of God's plan if His workers were unable to continue to serve due to illness. It is natural then that He would help these individuals and restore them to health, so they need have no undue anxiety. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us in this evening, in this morning service. I hope everyone is doing well. And today's teachings that we will study together, it's called the practice of humility. You know, with all that is happening in the world today, yeah, it is very important that we continue praying for world peace. All that is happening now with this Cold War, all this situation, it's not just their problem, it's our problem. It's the entire world's problems. Whatever is happening over there, it also influences us over here. So we are part of this. We cannot just be talking about this or thinking about it. We should do something about it. It's our mission. And I believe as a member of this Johrei movement, as our member of Miroku Association, it is my duty and your duty to pray. And every time when you serve, giving Johrei, you send light and prayers for them. And these will help the entire universe. There are many ways we can participate, not just to be observant, but to participate. And one way is to pray. Pray a lot. Pray for the entire human race. Pray for your family, pray for your ancestors, yes, but pray for humanity. I believe this is what we can do. And the practice of humility that Meishu-sama says in this teaching has a lot to do with what's happening now. We must practice this teaching, practice of humility, remembering every point that Meishu-sama shared in these teachings. Meishu-sama says that the practice of humility has been emphasized in Japan, and it is more important in every aspect of one's life than people realize. There is one practice also that I would like you to do that will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, from 12 to 1 p.m., we will have a Dai Johrei Kai. It's a Johrei meeting, but it will be remotely done. It will be online. And also for those who are able to come to the Johrei Center. So we invite you to attend our Johrei, virtual Johrei practice that will also help in this process. If you would like to attend, please download our Miroku app. Our Miroku app is an app that allows you to receive Johrei and give Johrei remotely through your cell phone. You can just open your app. First, you have to download. After you download it, you register. Once you are registered, you are ready to receive Johrei. And with a couple of, maybe one day, you will be accepted to also give Johrei. So tomorrow, 12, from 12 to 1, you can practice Johrei together with others. And as Meishu-sama continues saying, he says that I noticed at times that the virtue of humility seems to be lacking in the leaders of certain spiritual groups when they promote their teachings. There are two ancient proverbs, Japanese proverbs, that refers to this virtue. It says, a falcon that catches the most hides its talons. And the riper the rice grows, the lower the stalks bow. Arrogance, conceit, pretense of knowledge, and vanity are all back to us negatively, and a person exhibiting such mistakes with the result being the opposite of that desire. It is a common human weakness to want to feel important once a person begins to attract the attention of others. When people working in ordinary jobs, leading rather ordinary lives, or living on a low income, when they suddenly become successful or achieve some level of importance, they may feel quite flattered, while simply happy and grateful at first. In time, most of them begin to dream of having even more. Up to this point, things may have been going well, but problems can begin to arise, since their conceit will surely cause bad feelings. Unfortunately, such people don't usually realize what is happening until it is too late. So God greatly dislikes vanity or arrogance. Nobody likes arrogant people. The virtues of modesty and humility are priceless, especially among our modern civilized societies. We often see people pushing through crowded public places or rushing for and taking, other people's places just because they don't follow this law. They don't become humble. So up to this point, things may have been going well, but problems can begin to arise once they continue acting this way. These are self-centered behavior that should be earnestly avoided. The real spirit of democracy, true for all ages, is helping to establish a peaceful and comfortable society for everyone. And this is what we want to do, create a peaceful and comfortable society for everyone. So in order for this to happen in this world, our prayers are needed. So we invite you to always join us for this world peace prayer that we are doing, like we did it today. And today at 6 p.m., we will be doing again tomorrow at 10 a.m. And from 12 to 1, we will be doing sharing Johrei online through our Miroku app. And this Miroku app only works for the United States and Canada. So for those who are here in the United States and Canada, you are able to join us. So with this, we thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed day. This concludes our evening service. Thank you.